Kaizer Chiefs has failed to see positive result against Orlando Pirates in the last five consecutive Betway Premiership matches. So in the last five league matches, Kaizer Chiefs hasn't got a draw or a win against Orlando Pirates, which makes things really, really questionable for this team, especially for the team that has been claiming to be building for the future, especially for the team that has been building, that has been claiming to be building a team that can challenge for the league, a team that can challenge for the trophies, a team that can consistently participate in the CAF Champions League. But here we are. They find themselves going down again against Orlando Pirates 3-0 in this match in the Soweto Derby, the Betway Premiership. So yeah, that's the three Orlando Pirates, zero Kaizer Chiefs, and Kaizer Chiefs didn't really show up in this match. They they were nowhere to be seen, and Orlando Pirates was not at its very very best in this match. I've seen a lot of Orlando Pirates matches this season where they've been good because of this is a team. Orlando Pirates is a team that has been like good this season. And Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates are like the highest standard in this league so far. And in this match, they've proven that against Kaizer Chiefs that you want to play with the big boys, you have to do big things. But Kaizer Chiefs didn't respond to any big thing that Orlando Pirates was posing. Every big question that Orlando Pirates was posing to Kaizer Chiefs in this match didn't get a proper response, if not a response at all. And Kaizer Chiefs lost this match in phases. Like each and every 15 minutes, you could see a Kaizer Chiefs that doesn't get better. It was like they are deteriorating or getting worse each and every 15 minutes. For what reason? I still don't know. Because of Kaizer Chiefs they don't have like the great A quality, but they have a decent team. And in this match, they proved to me that they are a mid-table team. Like Kaizer Chiefs are now a mid-table team, and I don't even mince my words. The thing about them right now being at position 4 is the fact that the other teams in the league are poor also. Like they are also poor because of in the Betway Premiership right now. ATS Galaxy can sit at number 6 or number 7 and they win one match and they can go on top. They can go at number 3, they can go at number 4. That in its own tells you about how the rest of the teams are doing in the league and how poor they are, But the two teams at the top being Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, they've set that standard. They are the ones right now whereby they'll be exchanging for that number 1 spot and number 2 spot. And the competition is immense this season between these two teams because of the league is now the log leaders are equal on points but different in goals. Orlando Pirates are currently sitting at the top, different in goals. They beat Mamelodi Sundowns with I think two goals. There's a difference of 2 goals between the two teams, but Kaizer Chiefs really they need a coach. Like Amakoze right now, they really, really need a coach. This thing of co-coaching and taking assistance of a coach whom they dismissed, it doesn't work. Like it really doesn't work so far. And Kaizer Chiefs has lost this match before they even came into this match because if you look at the results coming into this match, you could really feel that this is a team that if they meet a team like Orlando Pirates or Mamelodi Sundowns, they will break, they will explode. And in this match, it was proven they couldn't deal with anything that Orlando Pirates was doing. And like I say, Orlando Pirates wasn't doing much. Orlando Pirates was not at its very, very, very best. This is a team that also still recovering from a Kaizer loss in the Nedbank Cup, from a Mamelodi Sundowns loss in the Betway Premiership the other week. So they were still finding themselves. They were still like getting out of out of those wounds that they found themselves suffering from. But yeah, man, and hard luck to Riyad Peterson who got injured, uh, or got a surgery, not injured. He was booking for his surgery a day before the derby. On Friday, he was booking for his surgery. So Bruce Vuma had to come in, and you could see the rustiness in Bruce Vuma that this is a goalkeeper who hasn't for a long time been a regular. Remember, Bruce Vuma used to be a regular at Kaizer Chiefs. He was a number 1 goalkeeper, then Jiggy Jiggy. Peterson is the number 1 goalkeeper, and it has been like this for quite some time now. And make no mistake, Peterson has been doing well. He has kept about at least close to 10 clean sheets in the in all cup competitions were, and those are good games. But when you look at the defense of Kaizer Chiefs, they were exposing Bruce Vuma, and he was really exposed because the whole Kaizer Chiefs team was bad. Like in this match, Kaizer Chiefs was so bad. Like you, like most of us were just watching that match and we were thinking, what the hell? What is going on here? You know, but and you'll think maybe it's a team just got into the match and they'll still find themselves. But after 15 minutes, you see Orlando Pirates, they are still gunning for that second goal. 30 minutes in, the match is 2-0. They go into halftime 2-0 down against Orlando. And it's difficult, very difficult to come back again when Orlando Pirates is leading you. You know, I haven't seen actually this season where a team came back from behind against Orlando Pirates. It's very difficult. And Orlando Pirates are more dangerous in the second half. So whenever they go into the first second half leading, you must know that you are in trouble when they come from halftime. And when they came from halftime, you could see a rejuvenated again Orlando Pirates, very comfortable on the ball. I mean, Osimhen Napolis was just doing his thing in the middle, and no one was guarding him. Mabowe, Chislett, Aiden McAfee couldn't deal with a police today, couldn't deal with Mofokeng, who was a bit quiet. Mofokeng today, if I could rate him, he gave us a 7 out of 10 performance. It wasn't his best game, although he managed to pull out an assist, but this was not a Mofokeng that will say, wow, what a performance. Nah. And Tito Maswangani came in, and Kaizer Chiefs were very well, very lost. And Orlando Pirates, they also need to be clinical because this match, it could have been worse. They could have scored 6 or 7 goals. You know, CBC with that cross coming in, and it was him facing the goalpost, and he couldn't score. Like, man, you know. So that was the problem. That was the problem when it comes to Orlando Pirates. The clinicalness, like being able to finish. And Mbutuma, if someone can show Mbutuma this clip, I think maybe you'll understand that I have a problem. Like I've said it a number of times, that I have a problem with a striker who doesn't score goals. Like, a striker has one job: to score goals. And if a striker doesn't score goals, for me, it's a huge red flag, because of now you are not doing what you are supposed to do. Same as a defender who always maybe doesn't do his job well and ensures that the team concede. You know, that's the same thing. So Mbutuma should get his scoring boots back, because of you look at Mahoba, who's competing with him in the same position. He comes in, he gets a goal. He could have even got 2 goals, Mahoba, but yeah, like, and unlike to Kaizer Chiefs also, there was a penalty that I think it was a clear penalty, but the referee couldn't call it. But yeah, because as the game progresses around 70 minutes, 80 minutes, you could see the Kaizer Chiefs fans leaving. The stands were now becoming empty. Plus, it was raining in the second half. Most of the second half, the two teams had to play in the rain. So this was the messiest game for Kaizer Chiefs. And I don't know how the confidence of players will recover after losing. I think this is a 4th match in a row losing so much. Oof, like, it's too much. But Kaizer Chiefs right now, they need to get a coach, and it will be great if they can get a coach now, an interim coach right now, who can lead the team while they're still looking for a team. And during the preseason around June, July, August, they know that they found their coach, and a coach who can spend the entire preseason with the team so that they can prepare. Because I can tell you one thing for sure: there's no player in Kaizer Chiefs who are going at the World Cup. Never. Not with these Kaizer Chiefs that I saw, especially against Orlando Pirates, and not with these Kaizer Chiefs that has been poor for quite some time. And most of the people will be complaining about, oh, your boss doesn't select who, but they will be forgetting it's matches like this that define players who can go to the World Cup. Because you can't define a player who will play against Orbit and score a goal and say they deserve to go to the World Cup. Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns are the highest standards in this league. You compete well against this team and you do well against this team, then you will deserve a call up. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think of this match. So it's Orlando Pirates 3, Kaizer Chiefs 0.